That sucked. I rolled a 4, by the way. Damn it. Well, the good news is, everybody, if I roll a 2, then I won't need to roll the dice anymore. Because I can't believe that's happened. Hey, weirdos. Okay, okay, come on. I just want to get to... You know what, here, I'll turn off the HUD until I get to Priscilla. I'm being a little lame. There we go. Much more cinematic. You can tell I've really relaxed with some of my rules. Well, with the HUD one. Not with any of the other ones, really. As a matter of fact, that's the only thing that I've ever really bent a little bit. Eh. Haha, I'm out of your range. Kind of. Okay. Caution. There we go. Haha! Okay, how much damage? Come on, where are you, Priscilla? There she is. She's backing off. Don't fall off the edge. I don't think that's ever happened. Okay, what? 24. 24. Just for those people out there that are willing to do the math. Ah! Forgot about that attack. I don't really ever fight Priscilla, to be honest. She's a nice lady, and I don't see any good reason to fight her like this. I wonder if I can punch her tail off. That would be mean. She really isn't that hard at all. She's actually quite pathetically easy. I say as I'm about to get... Like, listen to her swing, though. Listen to that frickin' scythe swing. If she's invisible, she's quite the formidable foe. But just because you invisible doesn't mean you're bulletproof. If there's one thing I've learned... No, you are not bulletproof, Priscilla! Come and find me, Priscilla. Where are your footprints? Ah! Sneak attack! My armor seems to be helping me out, though. Where is your big fat tail? Come on. I can hear the sound of you yiffing. Get over here. Ow, the blood! Oh my gosh. Come on, Missy. Stop being so invisible. There she is. This is... 7! Did I not see? Is that some kind of, like, visual pun? Am I supposed to be chuckling here? I'm sorry. I'm Knuckles. I don't chuckle. I may not have been into Sonic, but I know that much. Knuckles don't chuckle. Burp. Well, the good news is, when I can see her, she has a very easy to manipulate pattern. As a matter of fact, when she's not invisible, I mean... She's one of the easiest bosses in the whole damn game. I would say she's a lot easier than even the tutorial boss, to be honest, because at least he could fly upwards and kind of like booty bounce on you. Her booty doesn't bounce, not at all. Her frigid ass doesn't move a slightest iota. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Look at that. Golden. Ooh. I'm even out of their range. You see, I just had to warm up. I had to stop telling the damn stories. Come here. I just had to shut up about Uncle Bob Scott. Don't you surprise me again. Oh my god, she almost did. Your footprints are right here. Come on, Bigfoot. Gotcha. I'll have your tail. And I will wear it as a helmet. Look at this weird Barbie magical ice spell she's trying to do. Her tail, if I remember correctly, is actually fairly hard to get off. Because she swings around so dang much. Well, actually, to be honest, her tail itself isn't that hard to hit. What's difficult is getting the tail off without killing her. Because she doesn't have an awful lot of health. It's kind of a sad situation, really. I actually know somebody who's never gotten... who's never killed her at all because he likes her too much. Oh my god, she almost lopped my head off. He likes Priscilla and her fluffy tail too much to hurt her. But I'm unfortunately a monster, so... You are unlucky to be in my domain, Priscilla. I'm sorry. You weren't doing anything to anybody. You know, you're probably lied to about the inhabitants of this world. You know, she was probably told by whoever put her here that this is where kind people go. You know, she was probably brought here as a little child because she had her peculiar doll when she was in the prison. You know, and people were just like, hey, come with us. We'll take you to a place where you can slaughter innocent people and put your big fat feet free. Don't you take the high and mighty route with me, missy. Don't you ever take the high and mighty with me. I have suffered too much to be brought low by you. I am interminably determined. You cannot defeat the undying, the relentless spirit that resides in me. You might have the invisible thing down. You might. But you'd have... I have one thing that you will never have, Priscilla. Resolve. Resolve and dedication. You will never have it because you've just had to sit here and wait for someone to collect you. And I'm here to put an end to this, Priscilla, and your Russian magic. There she is. What you gotta do is you gotta get like behind her footprints. It's a delicate business. Very delicate business. Do the impossible. See the invisible. One, fight the power. Ooh, I just cracked my coccyx. Damn. That was interesting. Okay. I'm really into this fight right now, and I don't want to break it up with more stories. Not that I'm sure you guys enjoy the stories. Even though they have been a little bit more distracted than I thought they would be. I anticipated more of a steady flow of consciousness, but again, I have been getting distracted. So let me pick another one. Let me pick a short story to tell. Ooh, here's a good one. So, I was driving home about 3 weeks ago. I have a fairly long commute from my work. About an hour, hour and a half. Only 50 minutes if I'm really hauling ass, which I do quite a bit. Which, in some of my darker moments, is why I really want to record a lot, because if I ever get in a traffic accident and die, I want to leave you guys with as much entertaining footage as I possibly can. 6. So, that point aside, I was driving home pretty late at night, and there's only one real road that connects one town to another, and I have to take it. It's up through this like hill area. It's called the Altamont. It runs, it connects this place called Livermore and Tracy, and it was under road construction. It's normally 5 lanes of traffic, but it was down to 1 lane. So traffic backed up pretty hard, pretty quick, even really late at night. I get off work at probably like 1:30, and then it's an hour drive home. It's quite the ordeal. And with this traffic jam, it took me an hour and a half just to get through the traffic jam, 7. And it was just pure hell. So we're sitting in there. Well, actually, you know what? It was pure hell for everybody around me. I was not enduring any kind of hell. Okay, good. Durability is still way up. Ooh, what about the... What about the cestus? Okay, good. That would be nightmare-inducing if I was hitting people with a broken cestus. That could be a thing I need to keep an eye out for. But anyway, so I was sitting in my car listening to a book on tape, which is how I managed to endure this hour-long drive to work every day. Well, I say every day. It's mostly the weekends, Friday through Sunday. So I'm sitting there enjoying my book on tape. I think it was a collection. I really like reading books that are collections of stories. There we are. I'm sitting there, just sitting in traffic. It's real, like, dead stop traffic, too. Shit. There we are. And this guy in front of me, he's in, like, a 94 Toyota. Real old, beat-to-shit little machine. He's not going with traffic. He's just sitting there. And I don't really know why. I can see his head in the space of his back mirror, or his back windshield. So I can kind of see his head, and I see that he's looking down and to the right. Oh, he's looking down and to the right, and I think he's probably on his cell phone, maybe playing that Pokemon Go. But it's more likely that he's just texting or maybe reading a little bit. I don't really know. I still don't know. There you are. That seemed to take a lot less punches. And he's not going with traffic at all. And understandably so, because it's like... Whoa. I maybe have to, like, move ahead about a car length, like, every 3 minutes. It was really, really bad. So understandably, he's trying to distract himself, but he's not paying attention. And I don't want to be the jerk who's right behind him honking the horn the whole time if he doesn't move right away. You know, I understand that some people, like, get a little distracted, whatever. I don't want to be that guy. You know, I don't want to be that asshole who makes a traffic situation way worse by exacerbating everybody's anger, you know? So I let it go. He's just sitting... Ow! 4. Okay, fine, Missy. I'll put Havel's stuff back on, then. If you're going to be that mean about it. What about this? Hey, this works. How much more armor does that do? 9 more damage. That's nothing to scoff at, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty nice. Anyway, so he lets a lot of people in. He lets a lot of people into our lane, because I'm in the farthest left lane. And I'm kind of aggravated, because I've taken this route before when it was under construction, and I know that they condense it down to the furthest most left lane. So I'm like, okay, he's letting a lot of people in. I'm kind of getting frustrated. And then he looks up, and he kind of snaps to attention, and he starts going with traffic again. And I go, okay, there you go. See, he's fine. He just got a little distracted. Whatever. About 10 minutes go by. He does it again. He's just looking down, and more cars are going in, taking advantage of his ignorance of the road. He's just sitting there. And I'm getting real... Did that guy walk off? Did the big shield guy walk off? No, he's over there. And I'm getting irritated. Not like road rage. I'm just like, hey, come on. Like, can we just kind of go, please? So, ooh. So I decide to honk at him. Just a little. Hey, you can't hurt me. Gulp, gulp. So I decide just to honk at him a little bit. A kind of like, and I honk at him, and he really snaps up to attention then. He starts super paying attention, and he starts going with traffic, I'm like, there you go. You see, I did the right thing. I made him go a little bit further, a little bit faster. Way to go. Good stuff. Glad this is working out the way it is. Yay me. And then he doesn't stop. This guy, I don't know what his deal was. I think he was trying to read or whatever he was doing while driving. And I think he thought that traffic was going to start moving really fast again. Because he just didn't stop. He plowed into the car in front of him. Ooh, Priscilla! Oh my god. What are we doing here, Missy? You're gonna walk off. I've never seen you walk off. I don't even know if it's a possibility, but I'm not going for your tail anymore. I'm just gonna punch you to death because I'm getting sick of this. Ooh. Get off of here! Telling me to go jump off a bridge. Why don't you go jump off, Missy? Hee-yah! So I caused a car accident. A bad one. Hey, her mouth's moving now! Her mouth was moving when she was doing the little, like, make me invisible spell. What's up with you, Missy? What's your game? Can you move your mouth or not? There you are. So, obviously, I felt really bad that I inadvertently caused a car accident, because if I had not honked at that guy, yes, he would have just kept letting cars in, but he wouldn't have been like, so, okay, we gotta get going then. You know, he would have just... Because he really... Hey, you can't be that invisible that quick. What are you doing? I just got you uninvisibled. That's not even a word and I'm angry. Where are you? There you are. So, I felt really bad because he slammed into that car going at least 35 miles an hour. And it made an audible, even though I was listening, I had my car windows up and I was listening to a book. It made an audible, like, crunch. It was bad. And they pulled over to the side of the road onto the shoulder. And they obviously had to exchange car insurance information. It was a whole thing. It just got really ugly. I didn't stop. Are you kidding me? I did not stop to see how that was going. I just kept on trucking along. 2 less cars in my way. Oh, it was bad. But not as bad as trying to shove my fist as far up this lady's ass as I can go. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fist punch her in her fart box. There it is. Is this okay, YouTube? Am I adhering to the community guidelines now? Again, if you keep inhibiting us like this, you're going to end up like Blockbuster, and some other website's going to come up, and it's going to be the Netflix to your Blockbuster, and you're going to get the kiss of death because you're not innovating. You are constricting. You know? There she is. That's going to be your death. YouTube. Ow! Why did I say death? 5. She talks so softly. Fine, Missy. 39. 52. Hey! How am I able to wear such heavy armor and fast roll? This is ridiculous. Look at this. What armor can I not wear? And 52 stone armor? Okay, finally, stone armor is not acceptable. Silver armor, though. Your knight has finally arrived, princess. It's just like Shrek. She's just waiting for some knight to come in, but here I am, burned and bloodied. I'm not here to save you. I'm here on a different errand. There was a dragon. There was a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of goons. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank God, 5. If I lose my chest armor, this might be very impossible for me to do. Because she's hitting me. I cannot lose my chest armor at this point. Anyway, so let's see. Got those. Knife fight. Got when my mother scared me. Yep, check. Grabbed my mother's head. Yep. Oh! Here's a funny little story from my childhood. Here's another good one that perfectly captivates my personality, I dare say. So, this goes way back. This goes back to when I was like 1 year old. Maybe even 2 at the latest. My parents took me to a park. This was before my sister was born. My sister is about 2 years younger than me. So it was just us. They called us the Three Musketeers because it was just me and my parents. I was very close with my parents. I still kind of am, but not nearly as much. Three Musketeers. It was great. Good times. Then my sister had to be born. Why? Just kidding. I love my sister too. Quite a bit. We actually get along really well for brother and sister. We don't really fight or anything. But when I was 1 or 2 years old, my parents took me to a park with a big grassy green field, and they decided to kind of let me have free reign for once. You know, I wasn't on no baby collar or anything like that. Ow! I was free, and they just wanted to do a little experiment with me. And they wanted to see, would I, or how far would it be for me to run before I turn back and try to find them? You know, how far would I go outside of my safety net before I get uncomfortable and try to look back to see if my parents are there? So they put me down, they gave me a pat on the butt, and I started running. You know how toddlers, little walk, run, whatever. They were very descriptive about this. We don't have any video of it, but huge field. They figure, he'll go maybe like 10 feet, he'll come back. Or at least look back at us. I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. 4 legs. I didn't stop running from them. When I got 30 feet, they said, okay, he's probably getting uncomfortable. Nope. Just arrowed straight away from them. Got as far away as I could. I was having the time of my life. I was laughing. I was just... Nope. Didn't care where the heck my parents were at all. I was a baby running wild and free. And they had to run to catch up to me because I had gotten that far. I'd gotten like 100 feet before they said, okay, he's not turning back. Get over here, little kid. So I don't know exactly what that says about me psychologically as a little kid. There we go. But I always found that very amusing. That I just... Ow! I just wouldn't turn back to try to establish that I'm safe, I'm okay. I knew I was safe. I knew I was okay. I wasn't hurt. I was fine. I was a confident, cocky baby. It was wonderful. One of the best memories that I don't remember. Oh, there you are. Okay, fine. It takes 3 hits for you to uncloak. Come on, Priscilla. You've had your punchings. You've had your time. How much can you take, woman? You know, I'm not trying to be lewd here, but... You're taking an awful lot, missy. I know this is an easy joke topic, but we're trying to stay classy here. I've already made the joke. Stay classy, not assy. I really do wonder, is that fur your dress, or is that your skin? Because that tail is part of you, and the fur looks very similar. You know, are these flaps under your arms, are those your wings? Because she's related to a dragon, who we will see one day. Are these gross, weird flaps just your skin? Are you a naked lady who just kind of grew a skirt? You know, what's under that skirt? What does the inside of that skirt look like? Oh, God. That was weird. I dropped a whole bunch of frames there when she was pulling back to hit me. Look, she opens her mouth to blow at me, but she won't... Oh, God, I'm dropping a bunch of frames. Am I still recording? Yes. Okay. There she is. Priscilla! She can insta-kill me. There we go. Stop doing that! I got you! You are not invisible anymore. You get 3 punches and then you're not invisible. That's how it works. It's a creepy little stalking game that she's into, isn't it? Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch!